Good evening, all. It's Sunday night. This is Shay Horowitz, ShogunTrading.com. This is the free weekly newsletter that we send out. Welcome back from the holiday. Hope you had a great holiday. Hope you were able to spend some time with the family. This is the time of the year where it's holiday season, and trading is a little bit different, and we have to adjust our trading for the holidays. Thanksgiving is a tough week, and then we're going to have Christmas, New Year's. That's going to be also a tough week. But in between, there's going to be quite a few nice trades. And right after Christmas, we're going to have some really, really nice trading. January, February, March are usually very, very nice for trading. Very, very good for swings. Last week we had a few problems, and I talked about it in our last newsletter. Tuesday was FOMC minutes. Wednesday was basically a half day because Thursday was Thanksgiving and everybody was traveling. It was the busiest travel day of the year. Thursday, of course, the market was closed because of Thanksgiving. Friday was an official half day, and most people didn't even show up. Most people just bridged the day altogether. So last week was basically useless. There wasn't a whole lot to do. This is a chart of the NDX, the NASDAQ 100, and I want to show you what it has been doing over the past 2 weeks. This is the 12th. So since the 12th, we've been going just absolutely sideways on the NDX, from 2000 to 2060, 2000 to 2060, without really going anywhere. That's pretty tough for trading if you're trading swing trading. Now, the action was not in the NDX. The action was in the S&P 500, in the financials, airlines, home builders, and so on. Anything that had to do with real estate, with fuel prices, oil prices, or anything along those lines. And we did have a pretty nice slide, not completely, free fall, but it was a nice slide. Quite a few updates in this slide down. So you had to be a little bit more cautious about that. Now, where's the market going? This is a S&P 500. We had a lower top. We had a break of support level, which was actually right around here. The 1488, we had break support. We had first wave down, came back up, second wave down, which I think is over right now. And I think we're going to get a third wave down. If we get a third wave down, we're going to go down to about the 1400 level, maybe a little bit below. Notice that last time that happened, the market collapsed, the market came down, broke all support levels, looked like it was going into a downtrend, but the Fed stepped in and saved the market. So that could happen as well. Dow Jones Industrial Average, basically the same chart. You can also see a break of support levels. You can see a first wave down. Could bring this one down a little bit. That'll be more accurate for level of support. You can see a first wave down, second wave down, and now we could have a third wave down. Remember that most downtrends have 3 waves down, and the second wave, the third wave is usually about the same size as the second wave, about 400 points. I think 12,600 is about where we're going right now. How accurate is that? Well, it's only based on the data that we have right now. The data we have right now is from a holiday week, so I don't know if I can really count on this data or not, because it was made on very low volume when most market players were not around. So I don't know if the analysis is going to hold, because the data is not very reliable. Could it happen? Absolutely. Yes, we could go for a third wave down. Is it going to happen? Only the market knows, and that's not for us to know quite yet. We talked about protecting yourself against market downtrend. And this second wave could have been much harsher. The second wave could have been much, much larger. And the third wave could have been much larger and could have taken us all the way down to the 12,200, which could have been pretty significant. I gave you one trade last week, and that was the diamonds. The diamonds is a trust that mimics the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and that's why it's so good for trading the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So if the Dow Jones Industrial Average goes for a third wave, this is where you want to be. I gave you the 129.67 as an entry point for entering this trade, and this is basically a protection trade. A lot of people are using options, and the basic use of options is for protection. You want to protect yourself against major market downtrends. And 129.67 was our entry over here. And if the Dow Jones Industrial Average goes down any further, if it goes down to the 12,600 or 12,200, these diamonds are going to work out extremely well. Are they working out extremely well right now? Not yet. 129.67 went all the way down to the 127.79, which is, a nice trade. It's a 2-point trade, but not the, the fireworks that could have been if the market would have collapsed. We gave you an options trade on this one as well. Option was entered around here, around the 465, 470. It went all the way up to 550. Not too bad. Again, this is a protection trade. It's not for profit necessarily. And if the market collapses, if the market goes for a larger third wave, this one could work out pretty well. It could be up to here, which would be a nice little double. NDX, Nasdaq 100, we really need a solid break of the 2000 before this downtrend can continue. Again, last time the market went into a downtrend, the Feds came in and stepped in and made the market come back up. So that can happen as well. Feds can come in tomorrow, Tuesday, and say, you know what, we don't like the fact that the market is going down, we're going to lower rates by another 0.5 point, and the market will go back up. So, please remember that. And again, all the analysis is based on the holiday data. By the way, I have a ton of emails that I have to get back to. If I didn't get back to your email, I apologize. I'm going to try and answer as many of them as I can tonight. Let's see. I gave you one more trade over the last couple of weeks, and that was LCC, U.S. Airways. We talked about shorting it below the 25.22. That was the entry we gave you. It went all the way down to 18. That's a 7-point trade on a $25 stock, which is quite significant. Very, very nice. Again, first wave, second wave, and looks like it's going to go for possibly a third wave if it keeps breaking down, especially if the market itself keeps breaking down. This is absolutely a beautiful trade, and I love it. I want to show you what the option that we gave you did. Went from 5 all the way up to 10. That's a double. Double is good enough. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. Go back to the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So to summarize everything, I think that we are probably going to go for a third wave down. But I do trust that the Fed is going to step in and stop this downtrend. So, you have logic and you have reality. Sometimes they don't always agree. So it's, we're going to have to wait for the market to see what happens. If the market continues down, we have short positions open. If the market bounces back up, we close our shorts, take our profits, go home. No big deal. Wait for the next trend. I do want to thank all the people that sent in orders this weekend. I was able to donate quite a significant amount, and I am very happy, and it was made a great Thanksgiving, a very gratifying Thanksgiving, and I appreciate it. So I'm probably going to do the same thing for Christmas, also do a donation weekend for Christmas, do a weekend for charity. Anyway, have a great week. Remember that people are going to come back on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You're going to see volume starting to ramp up a little bit. Remember, last Wednesday was the busiest day of the year, busiest travel day of the year. Today, Sunday, is the second busiest. So you can expect it to you can expect people tomorrow to be hungover and tired and have to catch up on things and so on coming back from the holidays. So expect the market to ramp up every day now for this week. Anyway, have a great night, and I will talk to you next week. By the way, around the end of the month, I'm going to send out the summary of all the trades that we've done this month, and it was actually a really, really nice month, even though it was a holiday month. Talk to you next week. Take care.